There's that duty to consult. He's saying, well, we need a better, find solutions, better education, and you acknowledging that. Is that First Nation-led education is failing right now, and that's what you said, your words. And you think, well, why is this happening? How come it's not working? You gotta afford us the resources. What type of resources are there within our First Nation schools? Just think, yeah, you know, it's not failing. You look at the per capita of students per First Nation on the school, on reserve, and in off reserve. You look at that huge gap. And then you look everywhere else, and if it wasn't a First Nation thing, if it was something else, people would be like, that's racist. And you know what? It is. You know, it really is, because you look at it, and you know, it's supported in the Constitution. This Education Act would repeal, I think it is Section 114 and 122 in the Indian Act. And how are you supposed to repeal these, and you have to do it with First Nations people? You want proper education, and for it to be working for First Nation students, you want the success. It has to be driven, it has to be led. So we're going to be having our own education systems. And that's how it's going to work. Our people are going to develop our own education systems. With this Education Act, we're going to be taking a step backwards. Saying, here, this is what's best for you. And that's the same type of concept. I know you said, you know, you were hurt when you said it's like residential schools. I know, I heard you say that. But that's saying here, here's this imposed legislation. We're giving this to you. You have to go with it. Let us do it. Let us ultimately do it. We'll have our own act, our own laws, and we'll give it to you, and you have to follow it. And that's what it's coming down to. So it should not be, and I heard you say, it should not be administered by anyone else but ourselves. And you acknowledge the Mi'kmaq education system. I think it was like 87.7, 88% success rate. And that shows it's driven by our own people, our own Education Act. And when these come to you, there should be support, you know, within your ministry. Your support. You say you support this, and this is what you do. And you want to see the success of our people. You want to see us grow. And we don't want to be held back anymore, because so many times we come and we have our own things, our laws that we want to implement and, you know, develop, and we're always caught in the crossroads, and we want to say, okay, we're in the implementation stage. We're to support. All we need is to support the ongoing funding. We have that. We will have the success rates. That 88% will be all over Canada. It has to lie in our hands. So if you want to start moving in a good way, supporting the way forward, support our own system, our own education system, because this First Nations Education Act, it's a step backwards, and if you want to move forward, you got to listen to us, because we know what's best for us, and for the ministry and the federal government, for them to say, we know what's best for you, that's not the case, because ultimately only we, as our own people, can develop our own laws, can develop our own systems that know what's best for our people. So I just want to make sure everybody here knows that we know what's best for our people. I just wanted to make that known. So thank you.